All right. You ready, Bum?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hello there, and welcome to the Prospect Pod here on HawkFanatic.com. Happy to be joined today by Terrell Washington Jr., who looks like he is in his dorm room at the University of Iowa. How are things going so far? You start class?
Yes, sir. I started yesterday. It was pretty good.
What are you studying? Do you know yet?
I'm majoring in business.
Business? Okay. What do you hope to do with that degree?
Uh in the future take over my dad's business, the other half of his business, and we can like double team it, do it together.
What's your dad do? What kind of business is it?
He trains kids for all ages, just not just kids, he trained adults too, just for athleticism, sports, speed and agility, all of it.
So more than just football.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did your dad play college?
Yeah, he played at the University of Illinois.
Uh-oh. How's that going to work out? You going to
He
have him
he
wear
just
black and gold?
Yeah, he's gonna be supporting everywhere. Definitely.
Uh, that's funny. I don't know if you've met Justice Sullivan yet on your squad, but his dad played basketball at Iowa State, which was funny having his dad put on Hawkeye stuff after playing for Iowa State. So it happens.
Yeah.
Let's
I
talk a
think he
little.
just happy I play Big Ten.
Yeah. Well, you were headed. That kind of takes me. I'd like to kind of talk about your recruitment, because your recruitment is kind of an example of modern day college athletics. You know, you're
Yeah.
committed to a coach at Purdue. He decides to leave and go back to his alma mater. What tell the folks what that was like. Just having thought you knew where you were going to go for like 6 months, and then having that upended.
Well, at first it was a little like confusing, a lot going on. So I had to sit back and just think about it, where I actually wanted to go and if I actually wanted to follow him. And Coach Betts at Iowa, he always followed me, so I just thought that was the best decision to stay here. And then I came to check it out, and it was a great fan base, a great alma mater here too. So it's a lot of good.
Did it kind of did that experience or kind of open your eyes a little bit to this thing being a business?
Yeah, I I was caught in the moment. I'm not gonna lie, I was caught in the moment. I After I had noticed that it was a business, I didn't take nothing to heart. I just kept pushing because everybody's making business moves, so I got to make mine too.
You talked about Iowa and your visit here. Tell the folks what the visit was like, kind of what you got to do and what you saw and what you heard that convinced you this was the right place for you.
Well, first it was how there's about, I think they said around like eight coaches that's on staff that went to Iowa and played there. So I thought that was a great thing. And on top of that, the coach been here for around like 24 years. So he's definitely put a lot of time into at Iowa, and I like that a lot. And then on the visit, it was kind of different because so I was on a cruise, and when I got off the cruise, it was kind of like a lot going on because I only had one day to get down here, see everything before the time zone ended. So I I did that, and when I got here around like 2 in the morning because my plane kept getting delayed.
Uh,
Then woke up at 9 in the morning, came because I gotta keep a clear mind because I'm not gonna let that like go into if I like it or not, because there's nothing they can do about that. So I kept a straight thought and went into it with an open mind and found out that I actually did like it here. Facility great. They're a consistent team. Um, it's a lot to like about here. There's not much you can not like. Well, as of now, it's nothing I don't like at the moment. besides like the code, but that's part of the football. That's
Yeah,
football right
I
there.
was
So
gonna ask you about the climate adjustment. It's probably pretty stark, and it looks like we got some water or some weather coming in tonight too. So you may see some snow.
yeah, yeah, a little snow gonna come in. It's nothing to worry about though. Long as I get around, I still got my legs so I can walk. So that's good.
Yes, just be careful. Don't slip.
Yes, sir.
So, who hosted you on your visit, and what was that vibe like?
Well, Caleb Johnson hosted me, so it was a good. We instantly connected. It was a good atmosphere. He treated me like a brother almost. So I knew that when I got here, he was gonna be genuine with me and show me the ropes, and so far he has. So that was good.
Um, you look at Purdue's offense and you look at Iowa's offense, and two completely different approaches. Um, does one fit you better, or does your skill set kind of translate to whatever offense you happen to be in?
I feel like my skill translate to whatever offense because I can wherever they need me, I feel like I can do it. So if they need me a slot, I'll go there. Go from the backfield, I'll do it, whatever they need.
Do you have a preference? Do you prefer to be like behind the
Uh,
quarterback so you can see? Do you like the slot? What kind of is your thought on the different positions you're able to play?
well, not much. I just like touching the ball to be honest. So whatever I can get the ball in my hand and make a play, that's what I like.
What have the coaches said? Are they just going to try you at different spots in the spring to kind of see where you fit best?
No, they said that I'm going to be like uh the last person to come through Iowa. I think Goodson or yeah, Goodson. Yeah,
Tyler Goodson?
that's yeah. They wanted to mimic me like him, come out the backfield, go to slot, doing it in backfield. So I'm estimating that that's what it's going to be like.
I want to let folks know here that you played at Wiley, Texas East High School, first team all district honors as a senior, team MVP, first team all district as a junior, second team all district as a sophomore. 9-2 this year, state playoffs, team captain for 3 years, and also played basketball and track. How's it going to be giving up those two?
Well, I always knew that my track journey was gonna come to an end because the more weight you pick up, you're not keeping up with the guys running 10.5s.
Right.
So but in basketball, I play at least once a month still. We go to the gym or something, go go have fun. Cause that was my first love. So
Basketball
I
was.
yes, sir. I enjoy playing that.
Yeah, I'm sure you can get some games with the guys over there. There's guys over there that fashion themselves as being good basketball players on the team and talk trash to each other. So I'm sure you'll find some good games over there. Tell the Iowa fans a little bit about Texas high school football. We hear a lot about it, but to experience and go through it, what is it like?
Uh Texas football is like I would say it's a different atmosphere from like I was from St. Louis and they take it way less serious as like in St. Louis is not as good as Texas. Like that's all I guess you could say everything's bigger in Texas because the stadiums, everything. We got a lot of freak of nature. It's like 6'8", be a freshman or something. So yeah, I felt like it was a good decision moving to Texas to play football.
When did you move from St. Louis to Texas? How long were you there?
Uh, I think I moved around like 7 years ago now,
Okay. Um,
around there.
what was that an adjustment? And how does that maybe help you now that you're leaving home, leaving to a different place and having to readjust?
Well, when I first got to Texas, I was more quiet than I am now. So, I mean, when I got here, I instantly be like got friends through Caleb, I guess you can say. So that made it way more smooth. And I guess like having a roommate helps too, because he can show you the ropes where Caleb can't because he's not around as much, you know. So I feel like it was a better adjustment this time than last time.
Who are you rooming with? Somebody on the team?
Luke Gaffney.
Oh, okay, from Cedar Rapids. So yeah, that helps you. You got a local guy that
Yeah,
can show you where to eat and where to shop and all that other good stuff.
yeah, he knows a little bit of everything. So
um, what when you come in here and you've got, Caleb had a good year, but he played right away. He got in and got a chance to play right away. When you come in, what are your goals? Do you put like, I remember him telling me last year when I talked to him and did this, he was like, I'll get 1,500 yards as a freshman because he's super confident, which is great. What do you kind of do? What's your approach now coming in, going through spring, and then having your first season come this fall?
well, my approach to it is to prove my I guess versatility to the team and show them what I can do. So I can go from there, I guess. And then when I do get on the field, because I know it's coming soon, get on the field and just whenever they call my name, be ready.
What are your kind of your goals? This is such an important part, January and February, for strength and conditioning. What can this time do for you, and how are you going to again approach this?
I guess sucking everything I can get and like soak all the single, like I guess the fifth year guys and fourth year guys, get everything from them and go from there. Try to learn everything possible.
What type of offense did you run in high school?
Um, a spread offense.
Okay. How is that? How do you feel like that adjustment will be? You talked about your skill set being versatile enough to fit in wherever. What's that transition going to be like? And what's it like just getting into the playbook now and kind of seeing some of the differences?
Uh, well, saying that I had a new offensive coordinator every year, I feel like
Oh, in high school
since high school,
you had a different offense coordinator in high school every year?
yeah, pretty much. I think I had 3 out of the 4 years.
Wow.
So I feel like I can soak in a lot and just listen to key details and study the plays like I know I can and go from there.
Um, how do you how are you getting into time management? That's so important for you guys to kind of balance the
Yeah.
academics and the athletics.
Well, first I the coach gave me a planner so I can like put everything down, and I got a lot of stuff in my notes and a lot of stuff like with timers behind it to make sure I keep everything in track. And also they give you a like an app that helps you and sends you notifications when you're about to get close to something. So that also helps. And the coaches do really good at letting you know and texting you a couple of times to make sure you know when this is happening, when you got to go here. So yeah, that's good.
What's the vibe with you guys like that are just coming to campus now? You're the mid-year enrollees.
Well, they so far everybody's been welcoming and just trying to guide us around, give us hints, tricks, everything. Let us know how and when to do things and how not to do things. So,
How you feeling about early morning practices? Are you a morning guy?
well, in Texas, we already practice in the morning, so that kind of
Ah,
helped out, I guess, for the future coming here. So, yeah, that was good.
um, won't keep you much longer here. I'll let you kind of get around and do some stuff at school. But I'd like to have a little fun with you guys and just talk about some interests of yours away from sports. What do you do to kind of, to hang out and chill and get away from, the grind?
Well, at first it was help my dad. train and everything. But since I moved here, I've pretty much just been getting to know everybody, playing the game with the guys on the team. We went to go play basketball, I think about like 2 days ago.
Who'd you play
They showed
ball
me
with?
around.
Who played ball?
Well, it was with Caleb. The other TJ on the team was on my team. It was a lot of new faces. I'm trying to remember their names. Uh, well, yeah, it was a lot going
How'd you
on.
do?
I feel like I did pretty good. I just got to get I had to get back warmed up from those long trips. My knees and everything was hurting at the moment. So I'm happy that I did that before we did the workout because I felt good at the workout. So,
You a video game guy? You like video games?
yes, sir.
What do you play?
I play a little bit of Apex, Call of Duty. I play Madden. I play GTA a little bit. I play a little bit of uh, Fortnite, I guess. Luke put me on Fortnite the other day. I didn't usually like it, but it wasn't bad. So just mainly shooting games though.
What's your music? What are your go-tos music wise?
Music wise, R&B, hip hop, I guess, like Raw Wave, uh, ESTG, people like that.
Cool. Um, Food. What are your favorite foods
Food,
and what type of adjustment that's good? Texas to Iowa, I guess the steaks are still big in both places, but there's probably some different food.
yeah. I mean, steak will always be at the top. So
Yep.
I like that. I like fettuccine. Um, I definitely like old fashioned smokehouses and stuff like that where I could get some ribs or something that would be good. Um, I like chicken, um, macaroni, all types of stuff. But the one thing I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really liked in my life was hamburgers. I'm not a hamburger guy.
Really?
Yes, sir.
How come?
Um, I couldn't really tell you. It just never been what I eat.
I feel you. Two places here. Jimmy Jack's, Rib Shack, that's on the east side of town. And then Pops is downtown, Pops Barbecue. Check both of those places out. I think you'll like both of those places. Not as good as Texas, but not bad for Iowa.
Yeah, I'll definitely check those out now that I know.
All right, Terrell. Well, I appreciate you taking the time for us, man. We really like getting to know you here and wish you the best this semester. And I will see you probably at spring practice when we get out there and have some media availability. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thanks for
Anything,
having me.
anything you want to say to Hawkeye fans?
Uh, Not much. I'm gonna do what I can to help the team and go Hawks.
Yeah, that's what they want to hear. All right. Thanks everybody for listening. Thank you to Terrell for joining us. And I need to do something here before we get out, Terrell. I forgot to do this, but people do pay the bills for these podcasts. So I want to let folks know that support for this podcast comes from Systems Unlimited, celebrating 50 years of providing services to people living with disabilities and mental health needs throughout East Central Iowa. A list of their services and upcoming events can be found at sui.org. Thank you to Systems Unlimited and all of our sponsors. Thanks to Terrell again for joining us. We'll be back again with another member of the 23 class soon. We're 3 guys in, so check out the feed. We got Marco Lainez, and who else did I do a podcast with? Oh, Leighton Jones. So we're 3 in. We've got Leighton, Terrell, Marco, done. We're going to work our way through this class. Appreciate it, everybody. Thanks again to Terrell, and we will talk to you soon.